Welcome to this week's video, guys. This week we are headed to the Ice Highway.
So today we're going on a little adventure. We're gonna go head over to Lake Winnebago, one of the biggest, probably besides the 5 Great Lakes, it's gotta be one of the top 5 biggest lakes in the United States for a freshwater lake. It's like 9 or 10 miles wide and like 30 miles long. And right now they got a 2-week sturgeon spearing season going on. So there should be a lot of people pulling some sturgeons up. If you don't know what a sturgeon is, it's a pretty crazy fish, like from back in the dinosaur era. They've been around millions of years. They were hunted pretty much to almost extinction for a little bit in the early 1900s. They are the caviar fish.
Oh yeah.
That's where caviar is from, is a sturgeon. If it's not from a sturgeon, it's a caviar alternative. And so they just recently, this last year, got took off the endangered species list. So that means, of course, we got to go hunt them right away. Not us. We're not hunting them, but you'll see there's thousands of shacks out on this lake trying to get these fish. Should be a pretty fun day. And if you like our content, it only takes a second, but it means the world to us if you could hit that subscribe button.
Did not anticipate us walking. We thought we could park closer, but we can't.
Catch ya, Mama!
We're almost there. Thanks, you.
Heavy.
You are heavy. Because you're a big girl. Here in the big tent, they have food, drinks, and a whole lot of people. There were a few vendors selling some random things, and at some point there were fish being weighed and sized, but we missed that part. We were hoping to see a sturgeon, but there was no fish in there that we saw. Since there wasn't too much going on though, we just enjoyed a little bit of music, let the kids goof off for a little bit, and then we left because we wanted to head up the lake. So we're leaving the sturgeon tent right now. There were no sturgeons in there.
It wasn't even a specific fish. It was like any fish.
Yeah, it was really weird. Not what we expected at all. But we're back to the car. It's definitely not a drive-on spot.
So I just wanted to see how many shacks are out in this area.
Why are they all the same? Or is it like somebody rents them out?
I think that somebody had that idea. Well, because you want the shack to sit on the ground, so you gotta kind of make that frame design to be able to like lower it and lift it. So when you hitch it up, it makes the shack raise up off the ground. Some people though went with like the full-on tip over, like that guy straight over there. He just hips his shack right on over. Now the hitch is way up in the air when it's sitting down. There's a lot of different methods, but around here, everybody's got a permanent. That's the way to go. You stay warm. Buy golden retriever puppies. They're advertising that golden.
Only one vehicle on the bridge at a time.
and all these vehicles.
Welcome to Lake Winnebago. Silence out here is just insane. Yeah, lock the door. My seat better not be wet.
So we're cruising across Lake Winnebago right now. It's a pretty cool lake. It's gotta be one of the biggest in the US. It has to be. I mean, we've been going probably 5 miles alone just across this thing now. It'd be like probably an hour and a half drive around it to get to the other side. Alright, so we just crossed right there, across the frozen Lake Winnebago. We're gonna get an actual mile count on the way back, but normally an hour just to go around that half of the lake, and I think we just did it in like 10 minutes.
The local fishing clubs put these bridges out for people to cross the cracks near the shore, but only once the ice reaches at least 12 inches. They also have pine trees marking the ice road, so you know which way to go. The trees are tilted towards the closest shoreline, and any trees that are laying flat means that that area is not safe. So do not enter.
Hit it, and we've still got another couple hundred yards to go. 9 miles wide alone.
These mountains of ice are actually called ice shoves.
Cool, like the White House looking building behind. That's redneck.
This is where we currently are. So guys, we are currently stuck. Yes, this is a 4-wheel drive vehicle, but at some point it stopped working because now it won't turn on. Good news is there is a ton of people out here to help. The bad news is our help just got stuck.
I've been shoveling forever. You really hear it cracking.
Well, I am glad that it didn't take as long as I thought it would, and Mike didn't have to work so hard to get us out. He did end up having to unplug the battery to get it to fix whatever problem the 4-wheel drive was having. It did the trick, and we were back on the ice.
4-wheel drive shift in progress. How long has that been out here? They're not getting back out. Oh, we're almost back into our circle.
Got a huge tent. What is that for?
Oh, maybe that's why everybody's parked
Is it an
over
event here? There's all porta potties and
There's an
stuff.
event, I think. Or maybe there was an event. I wonder if it was a Sturgeon Spearing event.
Alright, we just had to make a quick pick stop. We are off ice. We gotta get some gas. It has been a long day, but it isn't quite over yet. We fueled back up and headed back out on the ice so we could experience the sunset on Lake Winnebago.
Trees aren't green, the ocean is gray, sky is a vague blue, come my way. My room is a mess, it could use a hand. My favorite TV shows to capture in. I know I must get it right, must get back in the fight. This can't be a surprise, I think I'll let it slide. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems, no, I can't make it through. Every night it's the same, I keep running
This is the lake we were just driving on. Isn't that crazy how it was like solid, frozen, driving on it, doing all that on there. And just a few miles down the road, and it's all open. I wonder if that's a dam. I have to look on the map. That bridge is closed until February 14th for repair. This was a very fun experience, and we are so glad that we got to share it with you guys. If you're still watching, then maybe you should think about hitting that subscribe button because it means so much to us. And trust me, we have so many more adventures to take y'all on that you're not going to want to miss. And don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss the next one. We will see you in the next video.